Hello and welcome back, everybody. This is Wake Run Collapse, and in yesterday's video, if you didn't have the opportunity, definitely go back and check it out. We opened the premium edition of the Legendary Starter Set opening with the brand new Solgaleo GX and Lunala GX cards, new artwork, new text, and some other cool stuff, some booster packs and stuff. And today, I'm going to be showing off the regular version of the same thing. It costs about half as much, although you obviously would have to pay for shipping to get this item from Japan. And it comes with a little bit of a story. So obviously the premium edition has some extra stuff, like the deck case and the 8 booster packs, plus the Rockruff and the Lycanroc promo are included in the premium edition only. So if that stuff is important to you, then I would maybe recommend getting the premium edition. If you're just hunting for the deck and the cards and, the coin that's inside, then maybe you want to get the regular edition. So we're going to show off the regular edition here. Unfortunately, due to some not so precise listing of details on AmiAmi's website, I ended up purchasing something that is not of much value to me in this quantity. So if you check the description for the Legendary Starter Set on AmiAmi, which is where I buy all my new Japanese stuff, we will find on the bottom in the description random deck. A random 60 card deck, and saying that more than one of each card may be included in it. So when I see random deck, I remember what happened with Sun and Moon 1 Plus and with like Generations, where they would have a bunch of cards, but then they would have some randomized cards, and the deck's listing would not be exact. You would have to buy a few of them to be able to get all the stuff that you would need. And I had this big plan. It's going to be a fun opening where we'll, open them all together. We'll find out, what happens to be inside, and then maybe we'll, mess around with it a little bit. Unfortunately, that's not what happened. So I am saddled with this 6-pack box of Lunala GX and Solgaleo GX decks that are all exactly the same. It was just a poor listing on their part, but I kind of jumped the gun by assuming, and I made something out of you and me when I did that, and I ended up with, well, all this stuff. It's a pretty cool presentation. So Japanese retailers would get these decks shipped to them like this, these 6-pack boxes, and it is, pretty substantial, which is cool, and I wanted to show it off. I'll show you guys what you would be looking at if you had 6 of these at your disposal. As it turns out, I have 6 of these at my disposal. So I am going to cut it open and show you the inside, but I'm not going to mess around too much with these decks, and I'm not going to open them unless I need to, because I would like to be able to provide the contents of this to some of you guys. So we will, yep, there's tape on the top, so we will cut that open and reveal, yep, just as I suspected, the 6 decks inside. So we would display that as such. Obviously, you're not going to be able to see that, but we would slide that right in there. And then here are the decks that we had before. We've got the Solgaleo and the Lunala GX. These cards are included in every deck. These decks are the same no matter what. So if you are looking to purchase to complete these decks, then you only need one of them, as it turns out. So I will open one of them today, just to show you again the cards that are inside, show you the contents, and then price them for you as well. So I'm going to get the rest of these out of here for now, and show off the cards once more with the Solgaleo and Lunala GXs taking center stage. So let's pop this open. Again, we'll show you the Cosmog coin. But more importantly, the Lunala GX right here and the Solgaleo GX right there. Rather than unravel them, I want to just show you the cards and let you know that if you want to purchase your own Lunala GX with this new artwork, this new text, all this good stuff, this card is going to be $5. And if you want to purchase the Solgaleo GX, this one's going to be $6. If you would like the pair, I will do the pair of cards, just the 2 GXs, for $10. And if for some reason you want to purchase an entire deck, then obviously if you live outside the US, shipping from the US to overseas for packaging is ridiculously cost prohibitive. But if you live inside the US, I can ship you a sealed deck just this time, pretty much for $20 shipped. I will find a way to ship it to you if you want the whole deck. If you want, it'll be all 60 cards. It'll be one of these completely sealed. If you want one for yourself, so just something to think about in case you wanted to collect it for yourself. So if you are interested, let me know. I will crack this one open again, just on second thought. It's probably a good idea. In case you do want to purchase the full deck and you don't know what's inside, got the Cynthia Trainer, some How, some Sophocles, some Lilies, a couple of DCE, and a bunch of Psychic Energies in this half. And then cracking open this one over here, you'll again see the Solgaleo GX. But you'll see some other stuff behind it too. So we've got the Solgaleo, we've got a Mewtwo, Latios, some Cosmogs, some Cosmoems, Mawile, Spinda, right there, Type Nulls, and Silvalies. Plus you got Nest Ball, Ultra Balls, Rare Candies, Switches, Pokemon Catcher, and a Rescue Stretcher as well. So, in case you wanted to pick that entire thing up, now you've had an opportunity to look at it for yourself. And don't be like me and buy a 6-pack. Well, I mean, buy a 6-pack, drink what you want, I don't care. But don't be like me and buy a 6-pack of these decks, because you want to make sure you're checking your listing when you make this purchase. I didn't mistakenly purchase it, but I see it happen more often than you might think. Somebody messages me and says, I bought a 6-pack of decks by mistake, or I bought a case by mistake. Like, what do I do to get around this? Well, AmiAmi in general doesn't let you cancel pre-orders, so you want to make sure you're careful with your pricing and make sure that the listing that you have makes the most sense to you, so you're purchasing the product that you're looking for. In any event, if you would like the Solgaleo GX or Lunala GX, just send me an email and let me know. If you like the entire deck and you live in the US, let me know as well. Unfortunately, that pricing just can't happen for international consumers, because just a single bubble mailer with a few cards inside is $14 just to ship. So in all honesty, you're better off buying from AmiAmi in that case. In any event, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will be back tomorrow with something new for you.